All right, let's talk about AI security. As AI becomes a part of our everyday work, we're facing a totally new kind of security challenge. And get this, it's not really about hackers trying to break in. It's about us, the people who are supposed to be here, using these incredibly powerful tools. So let's dive into how you can actually assess these new, kind of weird internal risks. And just so we're all on the same page, everything we're about to cover in this explainer is pulled directly from Chapter 4 of a really thorough tutorial by Virtualization Options LLC. And boom, this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. You know, the biggest security threat isn't some shadowy figure in a hoodie. Nope. A lot of the time, it's your own team. Good people who are authorized to use the system, but who accidentally misuse it, simply because they don't know any better. So think about it this way. For decades, traditional IT security has been all about building a fortress. You know, higher walls, stronger gates, deeper moats, anything to keep the bad guys out. But AI security, it's a completely different ballgame. It's about what happens inside the fortress with the people who already have the keys, but might not have been trained on how to operate this new, incredibly powerful and potentially dangerous machinery. Okay, so how in the world do you get a handle on this new kind of risk? Well, you definitely don't want to just guess. You need a clear, structured plan. Let's walk through the framework. And here it is. It's a really straightforward, 6-step process that takes you from total confusion to a clear plan of action. You start by figuring out the threats and seeing where your weak spots are. Then you ask, how likely is this to happen? And how bad will it be if it does? From there, you calculate the risk, and finally, you come up with real ways to fix it. This is how you go from chaos to control. All right, so what are we even looking for here? AI risk can sound pretty abstract, so let's make this real. This framework is all about spotting the very specific dangers that could be lurking inside your own organization right now. So you've got a few different flavors of threats. First, there's the accidental stuff, things like data exposure. I mean, think about an employee just trying to be efficient, so they paste sensitive customer data into a public AI tool to get a summary. Oops. Or over-reliance, where someone just assumes the AI's report is gospel, doesn't double-check it, and makes a huge business mistake. But then you have the nasty stuff, like prompt injection, where a legit attacker actually tricks the AI into breaking its own rules. And the list goes on, mixing old dangers with brand new ones. AI can put social engineering on steroids, creating phishing emails or deep-fake voices that are scarily convincing. Then there's intellectual property loss. What happens when your secret sauce gets fed into an AI model? And of course, the big one, compliance violations. Misusing AI can easily put you on the wrong side of major privacy laws like GDPR or HIPAA. That's a mess you do not want. Okay, so now you've identified all these potential threats. You probably have a pretty long and maybe a little bit scary list. So what's next? Well, you can't fix everything at once. The key is to figure out what you need to fix first. You've got to prioritize. And this is your new best friend for doing just that, the Risk Assessment Matrix. It looks simple, but it is so powerful. All you do is plot each risk based on 2 questions. How likely is this to happen? And if it does, how bad is it going to be? Instantly, you can see what's in that scary red zone, and you know exactly where to focus all your energy. And those colors? They're basically your action plan. If something lands in critical, that's a drop everything and fix it now situation. If it's high, that needs to be a central part of your training. For medium risks, maybe a quick job aid or a checklist will do. And for low stuff, a simple awareness email might be enough. See, it turns a vague threat into a concrete to-do list. But here's the kicker, and this is absolutely crucial. This can't be a one-size-fits-all approach. Think about it. The way your finance team uses AI and the data they handle is totally different from your marketing team's risks, right? One is worried about financial data, the other about brand reputation and IP. A generic company-wide assessment is just going to miss all that critical detail. So, we've identified the problem, we've got a framework to analyze it, and we know how to prioritize what matters most. The final piece of the puzzle is turning all that great insight into an actual real-world strategy. And if you take away just one thing from all this, please let it be this. This whole process isn't about creating some fancy report that's just going to collect dust on a shelf. This risk assessment is the bridge. It connects what you find on the technical side to what you do on the business side, things like smarter training and better policies. It's what makes all this analysis actually useful. So this leaves us with one final really important question. Knowing the risks is a huge first step for sure, but the real work, that starts right now. The question is, how are you going to take this knowledge and turn it into action? How will you build the right training and create smarter policies to truly protect your organization? That's the real challenge.